It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Would you like to be my neighbor? Come on, y'all. I got something to talk about real quick. So you know I gotta hit you with that, yeah, buddy. It's your boy, Chicago's very own James J. Hustle Hawthorne, reporting to you live from GNN. That's Ghetto News Network. Now, hold on, y'all. I'm gonna get that red sun out y'all face in just a minute. Big shout out to Greg Foreman of Black Conservative Perspective. He is another reason why I started back doing videos. You know, it's a few people that I want to give honor to for motivating me to keep going and starting back, you know, to talk about the things that's going on here in Chicago and across the country. Also, I just want to give a big shout out to my friends and my followers on my Facebook page, my Twitter page, my Instagram, my YouTube, my Truth Social. You can find me at Ghetto News Network, James Hawthorne, or Funny Black Conservative. Type in any of those, you can find me. But let's talk about it. So, today is Friday. Yesterday night was the very last night of the Democratic National Convention here in Chicago. Do you all know what happened? If you read the title, then you already know what it is. Kamala Harris publicly said at the very last day of the convention, the very last minute, that she supports Israel. Oh, man, y'all don't know how fucking funny that is to me. Now, it's hilarious to me because all of those pro-Palestinian protesters were outside of the DNC here at Chicago. And if she would have said she does not support them and she supports Israel early on in this convention or before this convention, you know they would have burned this city down. They would have gotten past those police officers and they would have gotten into that convention. They would have caused some type of havoc if they knew this. So I really want to know, hold on, y'all. I really want to know what's gonna happen now. So again, if you don't believe what I'm saying, look it up for yourself. She said this last night on stage when she formally accepted her nomination as the Democratic nominee to run for president of the United States. But yeah, Kamala Harris said that she does not fuck with Palestine in so many words. So her words were pretty much talking about how she supports Israel. Everything was about Israel, Israel, Israel. She said nothing about Palestine. She said nothing about the protesters outside. So I really want to know what's going to happen now. Are they going to start another protest? Are they going to go to the White House and protest or do any of that? I don't know, because I honestly believe a lot of them were paid to be outside of the Democratic National Convention. I really do believe they were paid to be out there by the Democrats. So again, Kamala Harris said that she supports Israel. Everything she said was about Israel. She didn't say anything about Palestine. Now, here's my other perspective on that. I don't give a damn about either one. For the simple fact, I'm an American. I'm here in America. And if these politicians are not trying to look out for America first, I don't give a damn. But what pissed me off about the pro-Palestinian protesters is this. They burned several American flags. I mean, it's a ton of videos. They on my page from earlier posts that I put up on my Facebook, my YouTube, my Twitter. They are also, you can find them anywhere, but they burn a lot of American flags. But this is the thing. The police, the Secret Service, nobody did anything to stop them from burning the American flag, because Kamala Harris, Joe Biden, and the other Democrats openly stated that the burning of the American flag by the pro-Palestinian protesters is protected under the United States Constitution, First Amendment, freedom of speech. I really feel as though, as an American, that's a fucked up thing for someone to say. Because if it was some other country and they were in another country and they burned the flag of that country, they would be if you know what I mean. But the Democrats said it's okay for them to burn the American flag. Now, if me or you, a conservative or an American citizen, were to go out there and burn one of their Palestinian flags, they gay flags, or they trans flags, you know you can be arrested. The Democrats put this into place. Don't believe me? Look it up for yourself. Fact check me. They consider that a form of hate speech. Just like they arrested that man, I think it was in Florida, because you know they put the trans flag on the street. They painted it on the street in the crosswalks. Some guy took his pickup truck and did a burnout on that goddamn crosswalk. You know they charged that man with a hate crime. So it's okay for them to burn and desecrate our American flag, but if we say something about them or put their flag on the ground, it's considered a hate crime. That's fucked up. Now let me get to my next part of this. Kamala Harris did an interview, and you can find this for yourself. She clearly stated out of her mouth, someone asked her, what is she gonna do for the black community? She said, you know that stupid ass laugh she always do? She said she is not going to do anything for the black community specifically. Now, it's all alphabet. You know, she uses wordplay. She's not going to do anything specifically for the black community. Now, let me tell you my perspective on that. I honestly feel as though she's correct in saying that. And you know I don't fuck with Kamala. I'm a Trump supporter, baby. Hardcore conservative. But what she said about not specifically doing anything for one group of people, she is absolutely correct, because it's not fair. It's not fair for any politician to do anything specifically for one group of people. Hold on, let me park. Because as an American, we shouldn't be asking, well, what you gonna do for black people? What you gonna do for white people? What you gonna do for Hispanic people? We should be asking, what are you going to do for us as Americans? That's what we should be asking, because policy should be put in place for Americans, not black people, not white people, not Hispanic people, not Asian people, none of those people. It should strictly be, what are you going to do for Americans? Now, this is another thing. Throughout this whole Democratic National Convention, she still has not laid out any details on policy. But yet y'all still want to vote for her because she's black. She's not black. She's not African American, should I say. Which it shouldn't matter if you're black, white, whatever. None of that should matter. But for her to only be a chameleon and use her skin to pass as black because she wants the black votes, oh, that's fucked up, people. That's fucked up. But yeah, she said she's not going to do anything for black people, and she does support Israel and not Palestine. Now, black people, let me tell you this. A black man will fuck you over like a white man will. A black woman will fuck you over like a white woman will. Stop voting for people based upon their skin color or their gender. Start voting for people based upon policy and what they have your best interests at heart. That's what you need to vote on. So while y'all out there hating Trump, you can hate him all you want, but at least he didn't have our goddamn borders open. And then, you know, I hate when black people say, well, Trump gave us a stimulus. Trump gave us a stimulus. What the fuck is $1,200, $1,300? If you voting for Trump just because he gave you a stimulus, then you are a complete fucking fool. You should be voting for Trump based upon his policies. Trump has done a lot for the black community. Trump has done a lot for America. But when it comes to Kamala, when she says she's not going to do anything specifically for black people because that wouldn't be fair, that's true. I agree with that. But at the same time, she's contradicting herself, because if you're not going to do anything for the black community, why is it that you, Joe Biden, and the rest of the Democrats have specifically passed an Asian hate bill? Why have you specifically, doors open, why have you specifically done things for the LGBTQ community? And if you all didn't notice at that Democratic convention, the only thing she was speaking on, instead of speaking on policy and what she's going to do for America, they were mainly talking about pretty much trying to shit on Trump and talking about what they're going to do for the LGBTQ community. Now, I don't feel like that's fair, because the LGBTQ community consists of black, white, Asian, Hispanic. It consists of so many different types of people. They should not have things done for them just because they gay. I have gay cousins. I have gay friends. You know, they have programs right now that they are giving them money. They are about to start doing that. They are going to give you money if you identify as, if you're a man and you identify as a woman. If you're a woman and you identify as a man. They're giving them money, or they're about to start giving them money if they are a trans person. They are creating, and they already have programs for the LGBTQ community where they are giving them, they are bumping them above people that are already on the list and giving them housing. They're getting everything first. And that's not fair. Why the fuck is it that the LGBTQ community gets everything and nobody else gets nothing? And again, I have nothing against gay people, because I do have gay and trans followers that are conservatives, that are Republicans, and they feel the same way that I feel. They feel just like I feel. They are tired of all of this gay shit being pushed on our children. They are tired of things being pretty much, you know, thrown in our faces. They are tired of our children being indoctrinated. Y'all better open y'all fucking eyes, man. But yeah, I just wanted to keep that video short and simple. The Democratic National Convention was over last night. Kamala Harris stated that she stands with and supports Israel. She said nothing about Palestine. How does that make you feel? Y'all burned our fucking American flag, so I don't give a damn how y'all feel. Fuck Palestinians. Well, you know what? I take that back, because that sounds harsh. Fuck the pro-Palestinian protesters who were out there burning our American flags and saying, fuck America. If you don't like America, get the fuck out. Nobody is stopping you. Get the fuck out of our country. If you want to free Palestine so bad, get your ass on a goddamn airplane and fly to Palestine and protest over there. You're not going to do it, because you know that they will publicly you on the fucking spot. So yeah, Kamala Harris is not going to do anything for the black community. She is pandering for black votes. This is what they do. And you know why I like Trump? Trump is not the typical politician. Trump is an asshole just like me. Trump has a sense of humor just like me. Trump grabs women by the pussy. Let me grab my wife by, but let me get that thing. Just like me. You ain't gonna tell me to let it go? Yeah, buddy. Don't be like that. Though I'll put this camera on you. Don't do that. You tired?
No, I get to this appointment.
Oh, say hi, wife. But yeah, man. What I like about Trump is they can't control him. He's already a multi-billionaire, so they can't fucking control him. He's not a politician. He's a businessman. And that's exactly what we need. We need someone in office. Trump is like me. We need someone in office who has the balls to speak the fuck up about what's going on. We need someone in office that's going to put these people in their place. We need somebody in office that doesn't give a fuck about feelings. We need somebody in office that's going to do what needs to be done for America. Not gays, not blacks, not Hispanics. And we need somebody that's going to close our goddamn borders down and have a mass deportation and get these fucking illegals out of here. Because they taking over apartment complexes. These illegals are out here shooting people up. Last night after the convention, I had brain surgery. I be forgetting shit sometimes. Some of the, I was gonna call them diplomats. Some of the people that were at the DNC that came here, the delegates, they went to a place called White Palace Grill. If you're from Chicago, we've all been there. It's a nice, decent breakfast spot, and it's open all goddamn day and night. You know, those people from the convention went there, and somebody was shot multiple times at the restaurant leaving out the door. So the fucking Democrat people, they said, "Oh, we were horrified. Oh my God. Oh, we were scared." Welcome to Chicago, because that's what the fuck y'all stand for. Y'all stand for the violence. Y'all are soft on crime. So welcome to Chicago. We even had about, I think it was 9 other incidents that I know of. I'm quite sure it's more, where these delegates in separate incidents, they were robbed by illegal immigrants, aka the migrants. They were robbed at knife and machete point. It's crazy. It is fucking crazy. And they said it, we think they were Venezuelan migrants. Yeah, motherfucker, you knew who they were. They were illegals. They were the same people that you said could come here to America. They were the same people that you all voted for and supported the bill behind Joe Biden and Kamala to open and keep our borders open and let these violent fucking people into our country. Look, man, I'm gonna tell you something I saw yesterday, and I'm quite sure a lot of y'all saw this video as well. And I've seen so many things over the years, I have become numb to any sort of violence. The only thing that bothers me, if it's a small child, then yeah, it pulls on my heartstrings. But I saw something that kind of fucked my head up, but at the same time, I had no emotion about it. In Mexico, the cartel, whoever the fuck they were, and see, the cartel don't fuck around. They had a guy bound by his ankles, had his arms bound behind his back. They put him face down on the ground, put they boots on his back, and they had people on both sides of him pulling his arms up, so he was like hogtied. You know, they took this butcher's blade, cut that man across the back of his neck, up the top of the back of his head, and they skinned him. They filleted him like a fucking steak, took his whole face off and held it up. Man, that's some crazy ass shit. That's like some shit off of Mortal Kombat. Then they turned him over and proceeded to slit his throat. Facebook, I am saying this for educational and awareness purposes, so please don't block my video. Slit his throat, cut his fucking tongue out of his body, held it up, put it on the ground by his face. Then they took the blade, went from the top of his collarbone all the way down to his navel, reached in, cut the man's heart out, and his heart was beating in the guy's hand. And mind you, they did all of this while he was alive. They did all of this while he was alive. So you all have to understand, those are the type of people. What the fuck? And he has Indiana plates, this idiot. But anyway, those are the type of people that they are letting into our country. Those people have no feelings, no emotion, no regret, no remorse, nothing. They are violent terrorists. And those are the people that are here in our country. So if you vote for Kamala, then you are supporting that shit. If you vote for Kamala, you are supporting these illegal immigrants that are getting all of our tax dollars, all of our resources, all of our housing. And when it came to Trump saying black jobs, a lot of you all listen to the media instead of listening to his entire speech. The media loves to take certain parts of Trump's speech and put out on the air so, you know, the public can see and put the public into fear. So now black people are mad because Trump said black jobs. Trump said black jobs. What are you talking about? That's racist. What Trump said in his speech, and you can go look it up for yourself, is these illegal immigrants are being let into our country by Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. They are being placed all over the United States in black communities. They are taking the housing from black people. And I know this firsthand because I have done videos. I have showed you all proof. I have went out and recorded. They closed down battered women's shelters. They closed down regular shelters. They closed down homeless shelters. They closed down schools, especially during COVID. And they put all Americans on the back burner, put these battered women out onto the street, put these homeless back onto the streets, put our children out of the schools, and they let these illegal immigrants occupy every fucking building that they shut down. Now, if that doesn't open your eyes, I don't know what will. You all have to understand, Kamala Harris also, you know, did interviews, and she's clearly stated that she supports these illegal immigrants, but she calls them migrants. She clearly said that more are welcome and we have to do more for them. No, we need to send them the fuck back to wherever they came from. That's what we need to do. So if you not voting for Trump, don't vote at all. Sit your ass at home, but do not vote for Kamala Harris. Do not vote for Kamala Harris. I'm telling you all, do your research. Don't listen to what I say. Hear what I say, do your own research, and come back and I will meet you in the comment section and we will discuss this, because You will find out facts for yourself. You will be amazed at what you can find out when you stop listening to the mainstream media and you actually listen to people that's done the research and you actually go to these websites and find out what's what. And again, black people that are scared talking about, well, Trump has Project 2025. He's going to give police officers full immunity to kill us. Trump was the president of the United States of America, the highest office in land. If he didn't have immunity from prosecution, which they are still trying to drag him into court, if he didn't have immunity, how is he going to give law enforcement full immunity? Think about it. Stop letting the media fucking fool you. Trump does not stand behind or support 2025, Project 2025. A media personnel asked him a question about Project 2025, and he said, I don't like it. I don't stand with it. I'm against it. The only thing I like about it is what they are saying about closing and securing our borders. When he said that, the media immediately said, well, Trump supports Project 2025. They didn't say what part of it that he said he liked. Trump does not have Project 2025. Trump has Agenda 47. And again, look it up for yourself. But that's all I got to say about that. Anyway, it's your boy Chicago's very own James J. Hustle Hawthorne reporting to you live from GNN. That's Ghetto News Network, and it's America First. If you don't like America, then get the fuck out.